Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Vigilant Flame Interloper series. We're at the halfway point. This is episode 21 of a 40-episode series. This is, of course, not a full Against All Odds run, so I'm not going to literally play as long as I possibly can or until I die, or not going to go till 100 episodes as I sometimes do. But I will go ahead and exit the snow shelter and take a look at how things are looking. Actually, hang on. Love the audio, but let me check. Okay. Just wanted to make sure my audio settings were good. You know... The situation I find myself in right now is I could rest a little while longer. I'll lose more condition due to being hungry. No, I'm gonna go. Visibility is good right now. Weather is good. Temperature is not that great. Temperature is not. And I do have my bedroll with me, yes? Yeah, I do. But visibility is good right now, and this might be as good as it gets. The reason I just contradicted myself, or corrected myself rather, is that I realized that if I pushed toward sleeping all night, I would not regain any more condition, so I would be even worse when I woke up condition-wise. We're at 46% condition now than right now, and the weather might be crap. Right now, the weather's at least decent, and visibility is decent. It's not great. But I can at least... I'm actually going to climb up here and take a look. I might be able to make it to the next location here at this moment in time. Alright, that's not a good sound. That means there are still wolves ahead. And of course there are. It's not like I expected that to change. But that means that they are within range of me. And that sound usually plays, that soundtrack usually plays when the aurora is starting up. So, okay, visibility is actually not that good. And one of the reasons it's not that good is this lovely breath effect that they still haven't really fixed. It's not as bad as it used to be, but it's still way too much in The Long Dark. And because of that, I have to really look every time I'm not breathing, my character's not breathing, in order to make sure that I don't see anything in this very dim lighting. Now I could use a lantern if I wanted, and that would actually keep things a little warmer. So may as well do that, and that will at least give me a little visibility. See, I'm not used to having the lantern. And this also gives me a little extra heat, which is nice. Let's pick up that stick. Okay. So we've been this way once already in the last episode. Okay, I see some moonlight up ahead, which could help us spot for wolves directly ahead.
Can't feel my hands.
Mark, shut up. Seriously. Your hands are going to get eaten off if we don't do this right, so quit your whining. There's one right there. Of course, we got hypothermia risk again. Man, this is rough. Yeah, the wolf is right there. You see him moving onto the tracks? Center of the screen. A lot tougher to find our way in here than I thought it would be. Okay. Visibility is good. And the weather might get worse. As a matter of fact, it's getting windy now, but I don't think I have a choice. I hate this, because I'm losing condition from being hungry. And I'm completely cut off from the area of the zone that I really wanted to get to. That's the whole point of coming to the Broken Railroad. But I don't think I've ever faced this much of a gauntlet trying to make my way down this way. And maybe that's what this part of the zone is supposed to be. I've just been lucky enough so far in experiencing it that hasn't happened to me. And I haven't felt like I'm walking down a gauntlet trying to get to the areas of the zone that actually have good stuff. But now I do. This is a new situation. I'm going to get there with very low condition. And if we get attacked by a wolf, we're going to be in rough shape. All right, we are warm enough in here, thank God. Again, I don't have anything to eat. I got nothing. The only thing I could do to eat would be to prepare more reishi mushrooms or to prepare more rosehip tea, which is doable, actually. But that would also involve lighting a fire out front, and I can't right now. That doesn't work quite as well. And it's windy right now, so the fire probably wouldn't even last. All right, so let's... Well, we tried. We really tried, but that wolf was right in the same spot he was before. And this could be bad when I get up, but we're gonna see what we can do. Let's rest for, let's say, 5 hours. Hypothermia risk is going to heal. We're not going to gain condition back, but we will gain warmth back. And it is still crappy outside. Damn it. This is terrible. Like, I can't remember the weather being this consistent. I mean, I guess it was good overnight, but now it's windy again now that we've started back. So, let's take a look outside. All right, visibility is good at least. And the wind has blown additional sticks onto the ground. What's the condition, by the way, on my snow shelter? 94%. We're good. So if I need to run back to it again, I can count on it. All right. Feels like negative 23. So I am now sprinting. Because I can afford to. We're fully rested. And I'm going to see if I can get by whatever wolves might be in my way by using the running approach. As long as I don't lose any more condition, which I am losing more condition right now, again, due to hunger, but let's grab that stick. Yeah, the sun's not even fully risen yet. It's still quite cold. So I probably could have rested a little bit longer, but I didn't want to. Like, I'm starving. I need to find some food. That's a bunny. I see a black shape coming toward me. An ominous demon of the train tracks. Okay.
My fingers feel numb.
I don't think there's a way to get around that way. But I think I see... Yep, same frickin' wolf. Alright, well, I'm about to find out if there's a way to get around that way, because holy crap, this is getting dumb. We have hypothermia risk again. Okay, maybe there is. Hang on.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Yeah, you have. Is that food? That's food. That's a granola bar. Let's munch on that really quickly. That'll stop one of the things killing us very temporarily. And there was actually a way around. Okay. This is a newer zone. I haven't been in it as much as I have the other ones we've been in so far. So bear with me, because that's going to happen from time to time. Especially if we're lucky enough to get to this desolate zone that was added, the Hushed River Valley. Completely desolate. No human buildings in it whatsoever.
I'd eat anything right about now.
If we get to that zone, then I will definitely be in uncharted territory. Alright. We are home free. Assuming there are no wolves in that parking lot. Yes, that's a parking lot. There's a lot of snow, but I assure you it's a parking lot. But there are some places I can leapfrog along the way, and I wasn't in that situation previously. Because I was encumbered and tired. Now I am fully rested and not encumbered at all. The beautiful thing about finally being done carrying the heavy hammer around. Alright, anything laying around in here for me? No. Alright, now we've got a few spots where we can leapfrog. Might not even need to leapfrog, hang on. Nothing in the bed. Let's check here. Oh, this is lucky. I didn't think... Honestly, I was... Alright, there's another granola bar, too. I was pretty... Inside we go. I was pretty nervous. I could tell from the ambient sound of that wolf that he was not too close, so I just risked it and ran. But alright, let's have a look around here, because this is our first genuine heavy loot location in a while. And we're not done. There's another whole area here that could have some good stuff for us. Alright, stack of papers. Metal lamp. That could break down for some scrap metal if I needed it to. We're not going to do that just yet. Step up here. I can't remember if breaking down the crates would be any good. I could use my improvised hatchet. Or I could just use my hands. I'm tempted to... Honestly, for some of the stuff I need to break down, I'd be tempted to use my hands. Cardboard box. Ooh, definitely going to get the cloth. We also still have that item to break down. Yeah, we have a ski jacket on us that we need to break down. That's part of our encumbrance. I don't believe there's a hook on this bench. I could always, get the lantern out. That's an option. I have flares too, but flares are good for scaring wolves off. So we're going to try and save one for that. Alright, that's just a clipboard. Nothing there. Plank can be broken down for wood once it's ready. I'm kind of hoping for some socks here. Or some thermal underwear. Thermal underwear would be okay. But I can't remember, actually, come to think of it, if thermal underwear is a thing in... Oh, hello. Might need you, even though that encumbers us again. Can't remember if it's a thing in Interloper. It might not be.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
As a matter of fact, you can drop all of it. There's a jerry can. I'll go ahead and grab that. So I'm going to encumber myself a bit while walking around. Use the knife to break this down in 15 minutes, or I could just use my hands. See, and break it down in... The knife would be 11. My hands would be 15. I'd rather just break it down with my hands. Hypothermia risk is gone. 4 pieces of reclaimed wood if I do this for an hour. Alright, still don't have any food though, so I don't want to lose any more condition due to that. Let's keep looking around to find food, because we're going to need to keep moving. There's another area, like I said, there's another whole part of this zone that I haven't been to yet. Reasonably easy to avoid the wolves compared to where we've been so far. And yes, I'm going to keep this mountaineering rope on me even when I leave. Alright, I've already been through all of that. Very good.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
I'm working on it, dude. Oh, scrap metal. Yep. We can run that back by the forge on our way out of here. Summit soda. Let's go ahead and drink that. That's 250 calories. Also, it looks like I'm gonna need to make myself some more water soon. Not a problem. We'll get to it. Need to be really good about looking around in here. Can I break this down with my hand? Yeah, just 7 minutes longer. I'm not going to use a tool that would wear down as a result of breaking stuff down. It's not necessary. I think there's a toilet in here too, come to think of it. Back over here. So that will have some water in it. I won't have to start a fire to get to acquire. Fire to acquire. Hey, there's a book. You can use that for future fires. Lantern fuel, cloth, nice. Another book. Metal container. Scrap metal. Pretty light on clothes here, but then I didn't look around outside yet. There's... I think some of the main clothes spawning locations, actually, come to think of it, are in here. We have some reading to do, too, now that we finally have all of our stuff.
This gear is slowing me down.
Yep. Not as much water as is typically in these, but that's all good. Let's just drink some. do need to break down that jacket, which I will do shortly. Socks. Socks, socks, socks. Please, socks. Please? No socks. Or underwear. Underwear's fine, too. Yeah, I've got 2 pairs of thermal underwear, but I don't have long johns, I think is what I was saying earlier. I might have said thermal underwear, but what I was referring to is long johns. Can't remember if long johns are in Interloper. Alright, there's still another area I haven't checked yet in here. And that's this room. Could potentially be some clothes, and there's also stuff potentially in here. There's so much that I can break down here. There's metal stuff, there's wooden stuff. Alright, so the freezer's been opened, or the fridge has been opened, but the freezer is closed. Check this out. I wonder if this would work during a storm. That'd be crazy. Hey, see what I see? Tomato soup, very good. Pork and beans. Are they in better condition? Well, kind of. I'm going to go ahead and eat these. And there are still, of course, some trucks outside that I haven't looked through either. Socks or underwear, please. Please. Pretty please. Which would be nice. Stay on target, so that's another archery skill book. I now have, I think, 3 archery skill books. I'm definitely going to need to drop some books before I leave. I've picked up lots of them. Okay, pretty disappointing, honestly. Let me go ahead before I forget for the umpteenth time. We have those extra mittens, which can be broken down, but we're going to harvest. As much as it hurts me to do this to a ski jacket, we've got the Mackinac jacket already, so we don't need... Find a second Mackinac jacket, we will definitely be putting that on. But otherwise, we're not going to worry about it. And I can repair some stuff. Let's harvest these too. I'm always just a little bit careful, making sure I'm not harvesting something that I'm going to need. Yeah. And I think if I repair my stuff, I might be able to be a little warmer out and about. Oot and a boot. Aha! Newsprint. Okay. Well, I've got lots of books on me. So, again, before I go anywhere, I'm going to have to do some inventory management, but I'm not quite done looking around here yet. Aha, I see crackers. Yay! Yep, that wolf is right outside. I'm not going to take the risk that he would figure out how to get through that doorway, so... Yeah, I could tell that those footsteps were close. I was like, let me not be too careless at the moment. Okay, well, with that wolf guarding us outside and our condition being this low, we need to hunker down for the moment. Thankfully, we have plenty of means to do that. Alright, so... This will help cover our rest. Let's drink now. Probably could have saved that tomato soup until before I slept, because I wasn't actually starving anymore. I like to think of that as just kind of a... It's an instinctive thing. I didn't quite think about it, but it's because, you know, you just have that sensation of being hungry, right? Alright, so I can go ahead and rest some right now and recover some condition. I wouldn't be able to rest for very long, but any condition right now is a good amount of condition when we're this low. Yeah, so we're back up to 36%, and we're at the end of the day. Let's now take a look at what's weighing me down. We have the mountaineering rope weighing me down. which I can leave that over here by the door and just make sure that I remember it when I leave. Now, let me refuel the lantern using this jerry can, and I can drop that too. Okay, now I don't need all of these books. Let's go ahead and drop them, same spot. Just one book, honestly, would be good enough, and we're in much better shape now. Still encumbered, and it's mainly because of, again, all of the training books that I have on me that I need to read. So there's an argument that I could go ahead and read those now. Again, I don't have any more food, so I kind of want to look around to see what other food might be outside. But I could definitely do a little more reading before the day's up. Really wish there was a way to close that door to where I wasn't so vulnerable to wolves. I've never had a wolf come in this room at me, but I'm not willing to take that risk right now. Hopefully for reasons that are painfully obvious. So, what else can I do while I'm in here? Is there anywhere else I haven't looked? Can I get into this car? I don't think this truck is... I don't think it's possible to step into that truck. Oh, crap. I wouldn't just trap myself. No, I didn't. Alright. Yeah, I can't actually open that. This back door does function. So we could leave the shed, but it's an emergency exit only, so I don't think I could come back in if I went through that way. And I don't want to find myself face to face with a wolf, because right now, again, I can't afford to. I just can't. So I'm glad I found those crackers, but they're not quite enough to sustain me. Let's think. I do need to read in order to lose some additional encumbrance. I can drop this. Well, you know what? We can harvest. This is something that I learned this series. I never knew you could harvest ruined torches. That's why I always throw them in the fire, so I appreciate you guys for pointing that out to me. You know who you are. Played this game for hundreds of hours, and yet never knew that. Okay, let's go ahead. Do I really need to research cooking right now? Yeah, I probably do. Alright, that's 1 hour. And, oh, both. Nice. Got 2 in, and still not quite in a bad way. Now, let's get the lantern out because I have some wood on me. Table can be broken down over 49 minutes. Using the improvised hatchet. So let's do that, because I need to get some additional water before I go to bed. I have water, but I would like to make more now, as opposed to later. Because I'm not tired anyway now. So, also, do I have an extra pry bar? I think I do. Yeah, I have 2 more pry bars on me. I can drop 2 of them. I can also harvest 1 for 2 pieces of scrap metal, which I might do instead. Let's pick that up. I'll consider that momentarily. But first, fire barrel. Let me go ahead and turn that off. Wood matches. We are going to use a book. And I have some lamp oil on me. So let's do this the right way.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Yeah, amen. Alright, so that completely quenches our thirst. But let me throw some wood on the fire. And then... it's going to take 1 hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, we're going to lose more condition due to being hungry. We are not going to be in a much better spot. Unfortunately. let's see. We've got 2 hours, 39 minutes. I've got more than enough time. Past time till ready. Sounds lovely outside. Yep, let's go ahead and pass time till this is ready. Okay, let's take it.
Too heavy.
You'll be okay. Let's go ahead and pick up the cooking pot. And there's just 9. I don't have enough to get a torch out of this fire, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to light this thing.
All I can think about is food.
I know, you don't have any, man, so chill out. I need to get you out of here before the wolves decide they want to eat you. One thing I will do really quickly while I'm up, we're going to step over here. Now, what am I carrying that's so heavy exactly? Is it the water? And the extra pry bars. Let's put the pry bars down and my scrap metal down momentarily. I hate that it does this. When you have it sorted by weight, it will deselect. It's been this way in the Long Dark forever. It'll deselect the item that you have selected as it gets lighter, as a stack gets lighter. Another wool toque, which I think could be better than our other thing. It could be better than the wool scarf that we have. Nothing in that corner. Just wanted to be sure. Definitely not going out in this weather. And now that we've stepped inside, I will go ahead and stop this episode here. In the next one, we are going to try and make it out of here and then make it up to the, basically the country club, which is where we might find some additional food. And I think we will definitely find some deer meat to cook as well. And some of the stuff that we picked up recently.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, okay, I got you, Mark. Some of the stuff we've gotten recently, especially our tools from the forge, allow me some different options in order to interact with the environment. So one of the things I need to do is kind of take a breather after this episode, and I'm going to kind of think about the things that are now available to me, because I can, I can break up wood now. I can do a lot more with my time. I want to make sure that I'm making the most of everything that I do. But one thing that occurs to me is that I've researched that book fully. I have this lantern here. We have this sewing primer that I haven't read any of. What about the fire starting guide? It's going to take 5 hours, and that would definitely boost me into new territory. Let's go ahead and research this for an hour. Oh, never mind. I'm starving. Can't do that. Well, that was a waste. But at least the blizzard went away. And yeah, let me step back outside, and we'll step back inside to create a save point. I'll stop this one here, and like I said, take a breather just to reevaluate my situation. And then we're going to head out towards the country club, hopefully find some cattails along the way, because there will be some. So we will be able to feed ourselves and stop ourselves from losing more condition. And then hopefully find some socks at some point. Socks would be nice. I mean, I have socks, but I want nicer socks, dang it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. Oh yeah, that's definitely going to be better. We're going to replace... Oh, can't repairable in the dark. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. And then we might do some repair before we leave too, because that will help with our coldness situation. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me make one more save point. This is the 3rd time. There we go. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys next time.